What's good, YouTube? We back again with another video. Right now it's currently 3:17. You know, that's my type of time, and that's when most of my ideas really is just flow in my mind for real. So yeah. But right now, this video that I'm making, this is gonna be about basically teaching y'all about the market, what is the trends, the market trends, what they are, what to look for, how to spot them, what not to do, what to do, how to do it, how not to do it, what the market is, what market structure is, so on and nothing less. So let's get right into this video. Let's get right into the video. Let me turn on the screen though. Get there and switch on. You can get this whole thing from here. Let's straight down. Yeah, this whole thing. I can allow the whole thing to show. So yeah. Now hopefully y'all could see the screen right now. Let me see now. So basically I do like a little PowerPoint, market trends in the financial markets. I do like a little PowerPoint because, like I say, I still need to fresh in my mind just to show y'all what I need to show y'all. So understanding market trends, uptrends, downtrends, and consolidation. So basically showing y'all what these are, what to look for, what not to look for. So first things first, what is a market trend? A trend is the general direction in which price moves over time. Trends help traders and investors, 1, to identify opportunities. Say I made a mistake there, but don't watch none being perfect. Opportunities. 2, manage risk. 3, time entries and exits. So before we move on from now, we can go back to this. So what I just showed y'all, the market trends shows traders opportunities in the market, and as you can see, you'll have to find a trend, 4 hours or the daily time frame. So we'll go back something like this. This is what it'll be called an uptrend. This basically the 4 hours in the daily time frame. It shows us the trend of the market. It really shows us the long run of the trend instead of going in 15 minutes in a small time frame and you get tricked. So that's the way you see opportunities, right? And then you manage your risk by how much you look into risk within one trade, whatever. And then on top of that, you go back here and it says time your entries. So anytime in your entries, you have to go down to the smaller time frames, which is the 15-minute or the 5-minute time frame. And then you find your entries and you see where you would want to exit out of the trade inside the higher time frames. That's where you place your stop loss. So moving on. 3 main market conditions. 1, uptrend. 2, downtrend. And then we have consolidation. And I don't know, but I think in the previous video I talked about consolidation, a downtrend and an uptrend, but we can show you all that right now. So for instance, we'll consider this over here to be an uptrend. This is an uptrend and it played out so good. This right here is a downtrend. Price went down, right? Down, uptrend, downtrend. Then if you see price stay within the same range here, coming up like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, that'll be considered consolidation. So I'll draw something for y'all so y'all can see. So this could be a quick video. You know, this thing could be no all night type of shit. Promise you that. So boom. This right here. Put a box here. Put one here. Let me get this line here. This right here, like this. We'll consider this to be consolidation. Right? We'll consider that to be consolidation. This is consolidation because it going at the support, coming at the resistance, and price ain't moving out of this. It ain't breaking above it, it ain't going below it. It just staying within this sideways trading. You do not trade that. That is consolidation. You do not trade that. Stay away from it. And the only way you will see that is if you go in the 4 hours time frame. That's what we're in right now, or the daily time frame. That's the only way you will see what the market is in, what trend it is in. And the only trades you will be taking is an uptrend or downtrend trade. Any other trade, stay away from it. If it's looking indecisive, it's more than likely in a consolidation, and the market is about to tell you what it's going to do. You just have to wait for it to break below this low or above this high. And sometimes you might have this come out, but this right here is basically, and if you see this happen, it's basically an indication. It's showing you, all right, you want to go higher, but that don't mean buy just because it break out of this. You wait until it come down, hit this, and then come back up. And it might not come all the way down here and hit this. It might come with its half a share and continue up. But at least you know you saw some type of retest this way. But sometimes, you know what price would do? Let me show you right now. This is what it will tend to do. It will come just like this. Break out of here. Make you think that. Come all the way back down. Come down. Downtrend. That's what it tends to do sometimes. Like real talk, it really do be doing shit like this, and that's what they'll call a fake out. Up here, it'd be called a fake out because it made you think you're going on an uptrend, but it decided to go down. And 2 to 1 when this right here happens, this consolidation probably was coming from an uptrend to go into a downtrend, but made you think it was going to continue up, but then it went down. So this will probably happen from an uptrend, from coming out of an uptrend to go down. Or this might be a downtrend, and then price might have made you think like, yeah, going up, hit whoever, sell us out or whatever. Or this might have been liquidity, come down, and then price continue down. It could be either or. But that's all consolidation is. It's just showing you price just stop to take a break from all that running. Tired. You see what they're saying? It's really tired. Real. That's all it is. Then it can come out, drink a little bit of water, and then finish his marathon. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's all this consolidation is. I hope I explained it very well for you. It's that simple. But I promise y'all, learning how to do this is simple. Like I say in all the videos, I always tell y'all, overcoming yourself and knowing yourself and learning yourself is the key to doing anything. I promise you that's the key to doing anything. But this right here is our uptrend up. Let's just say price coming from here. Wop, 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 wop. I ain't saying it's how I can look, but you know, I hope you get what I'm saying. You see how it keep going up? So how it keep going up? What we seeing is, let me see if I get a text here. So this will be a high, this will be a low, then we'll get a higher high here. So we'll put HH for higher high. Let me move that. So the HH will be for higher high. And then we'll tap this and make it HL higher low. Right? So HH higher high, HL higher low. So whenever you see the market is in an uptrend, it'll make higher highs and higher lows. Whenever it is in an uptrend, it will make higher highs and higher lows. Now I can show you something else. Whenever the market is in a downtrend, it is going to do this. This is what the downtrend will look like. Price will keep coming down, boom, right? And whenever it's making a downtrend, it will make, oh shit, my bad. It will make, it will make lower lows, LL, and then it will make lower highs, right? So this is what it will do. Whenever we're in a downtrend, price, this is a low, this is a higher, this is a lower high, lower low, lower high. And the reason we say lower high is because this is the highest low from this previous high. So that's why it's a lower high. And the reason we say lower low is because this is a low. It's lower than the previous low, so it's lower low. So they're saying, so once you see that lower low and lower high, price is in a downtrend. And whenever you want to buy, whenever you want to sell, you only sell on these right here at the top, tippy top, anywhere right here, and you bring it down to this, right? Get out of there, trade. I mean, you don't have to, you could ride the whole trend, but there come a time. But I'm just saying, you don't want to buy here, you don't want to sell here, and then price come up here. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. This when you buy when you're seeing this uptrend, and you see price trending up, you buy. So every time price does this, and you see it right here, just how it went to this peak. It went to this low. As soon as it hit that low and it's going up, you catch price coming up. Wow, hit it there. Price going down, price going up. Catch it there, hit up. That's how you make money on an uptrend. You buy at the bottom, and then you sell when it's high. For the sell, you buy when it's low, and then you sell when it's high. And the sell, you sell when it's high, and then you just keep selling when it's high, keep selling when it's high, keep selling when it's high. So that's how you keep making your money. You know, you short the position now, and then on the buy, you buy when it's low, sell when it's high. Buy when it's low, sell when it's high. I try to confuse y'all without even knowing, so that's my buy. So let's go. That's that there. Consolidation, we get the uptrend, we get the downtrend, we know what higher highs is, you know what higher lows is. So basically I can just read through it, just so y'all can see. So what is an uptrend? An uptrend occurs when price is moving higher over time, characterized by higher highs, higher lows. Indicates strong buying pressure. Buyers are in control of the market. That's what is happening when it's an uptrend. And like I say, this is how it looks. You buy at each depth. These are the depths. The lows are the depths. So you buy at each one of them. What is a downtrend? A downtrend occurs when price is moving lower over time, characterized by lower lows and lower highs. Indicates strong selling pressure. Sellers are in control of the market. This is how a downtrend looks. Buy at peaks before drop. So this is the peak before this drop. The peak before this drop. So you buy high and then you sell. You buy low and then you sell high. You buy low, you sell high. So remember that. So now we get what is consolidation. Consolidation occurs when price moves sideways, No clear upward or downward action. Like I said, just will be moving in between those two ranges. It won't be trending. Just going side to side, making the same equal highs and the same equal lows. So that's what it's a consolidation. Once you see it making, if price, like just say this my head, and this the resistance, this the support. So this head supporting on this, and I can't go higher because I'm pushing this down. So if price is going up and down, up and down, up and down, in between this, that's consolidation because it ain't going nowhere. But if you see it break above this, uptrend. Come down, downtrend. It's that simple to remember. Use your head as an example. Real. So now you could go consolidation, no clear upward or downward direction. Buyers and sellers are balanced. Price stays within a defined range. This is how consolidation look. Equal highs, equal lows. Isn't going higher, isn't going lower. Price is moving in between support, which is called a floor. You could use that definition. And resistance, the ceiling, the top, that's what resistance is. So you just learn support and resistance all in this one video. So this often follows a strong uptrend. So like I said before, like previously, just a couple minutes ago, whenever price is in an uptrend, it'll go in a consolidation to take a break. That doesn't mean it's a reversal. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't always mean that. You might just take a break and then finish this marathon to go up, continuation. And it'll do vice versa for the downtrend. This is a pause before the big move. So just remember that. Then we get the market conditions, the price direction characteristics. Uptrend means up, which is buy. Higher highs and higher lows, that's what it will do. So you just look out for higher highs. The high have to be higher than the previous high. That's why it's called a higher high. And the low will have to be higher than the previous low. That's called a higher low. So the downtrend means down, which means sell. It's time to sell. So the lower highs will be lower than the previous high. So that's what you have to look for. And then the lower lows will be lower than the previous lows. So that's what you have to look for. That means it's going down. So when you see prices staying in the range, just going side to side, seeing the same highs and the same lows, you don't do anything. You stay away from it. It means you just have to wait for the market to tell you what it's going to do. It's either going to go finish the trend or it's going to go down. You just have to wait. Right? So now we're moving on. Why market trends matter. They help to determine when to buy or sell and what strategy to use. That's why it's important. Trading with the trend increases probability. So when you trade with the trend, the more you trade with your trend, the more better your results will be basically. So if you're trading with the trend, you will eat. If the trend going up for a whole month, that's a whole month worth of food for you. You just gotta know when to take the trade and when to get out. That's all it is. It avoids fighting market momentum. So when you see that it avoids fighting market momentum, when you know which direction the trend going in, you won't be doing this. Sorry about that. But you won't be doing this radio. If you see this radio, if you see an uptrend, right? Or just to say, we in an uptrend now, right? And you see price doing this. And yeah, you see this pullback here, but you know it's in this whole entire market, the whole trend. It's a trend, right? This whole thing is going up. And you see this little pullback right here. Why would you want to get in sales if the whole market showing you that it's in an uptrend? This didn't break no structures here. We'll call this like a structure, right? So boom, this will be a structure. This will be a support level. Price didn't break below this, retest, and keep going on for you to sell. So why would you want to do that? So that means if you sell at this level, thinking price going on, that means you're trading against the trend. So That's what they mean when they say it avoids fighting against the momentum. Then the trend identification is a foundation of technical analysts. So, like I say, you go in the market, you see what the trend doing. That's a part of you technically analyzing the market. You know what I'm saying? It's not fundamental. Fundamental is going off the news. That's what fundamental analysis is. So, common mistakes traders make: trading against the trend, confusing consolidation with trend reversals, and that's when you're trading in the smaller time frames and all those other things. Like I say, when you're thinking, oh yeah, you see consolidations and prices in the uptrends, and now you're probably thinking, oh yeah, going in a downtrend. If price ain't break below that damn range and retest and come down and show you that was a reversal, then you shouldn't do that. Now, if price don't break above and keep continuing or not, don't do nothing when you see a consolidation. Just wait. That's all it is. Wait. Don't let anxiety trip your mind out and cause you get in a trade, and then you go ahead and F yourself over. Now you trying to say, oh, you bought a trade. No, you just saying wait. That's all. So entering too late. That's the common mistakes. They'll enter in the trend too late. And like I say, they'll probably see the uptrend, enter like somewhere like high up in the air, and then price will come down, hit them out and go in their direction. Are they thinking they bought a trade because why you entered it too late? You're supposed to wait. You didn't see it going in the uptrend. Wait for the pullback. They can come back down and give you an opportunity to get in. And you go carry your hip up in the trade and go with your business. Real. Ignoring higher time frames. But like I say, that's why we go in the 4 hours in the daily time frame to see the trend better. See that? You see how good that look? Like, look at that. You can see this whole trend. Look at that. That's a whole uptrend. Why would you want to be selling? It's an uptrend, bro. What are we selling for? What are we selling for? That's a whole uptrend. That's an uptrend. That's an uptrend. Like this right now. Look at this. This could possibly be a downtrend, because look at this. Price is in this uptrend. We get this indication. We get correction. Then we get continuation. Right? This is supposed to be continuation, but this is the indication because price came back all the way down this low. Let me see price tried to go high once, failed. Tried to go high twice, failed. Now price coming back down here. So now what we're looking for is possible sells. It could be possible sells. So our price could come, turn around and go finish going up. But we're looking for possible sells right now. They probably come down to this low here, or down to here, or we could go down to probably here. Who knows? We'll have to see what the market does, right? Because we didn't really fully analyze it. But like I say, what I did is if I see price come below this or whatever, and when I looking at my trade again, I try to target down here. I just waiting for it to come at a certain point before I could get on my trade. Other than that, I staying away from it. That's all I doing. Because right now, price all the way up here. So I stand away from it until it come below this to give me confirmation that it's in a downtrend. And if you see price come above this, then I'll know to target up here or here. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that was very clear enough for you all. It's that simple. So ignoring the higher time frames. You see this with the higher time frame show you all. Now let me show you all how clear it. You see how clear it look in the higher time frames? Now watch. If I go into 1 hour, watch how scary it started look. You see that? How could you read that? Give you all type of mixed signals looking like it in a downtrend, but now it look like it going up. They're showing you a downtrend, but at the same time, this could be showing, you know what I said? It ain't really clear. Now let me go smaller. 15 minutes. Look at that. What? Confused. Don't know what you looking at. What? Yeah, you see this downtrend, yeah, but that don't mean it's nothing. What you looking at? That's what I'm saying. Look, what you looking at? That ain't clear. That's why if you want to tell the trend, go into 4 hours, daily time frame. This 1 hour is basically to give you like a deeper look into the price to see why. Or like say for instance, how we have this here, right? This rejection, all these other long wicks right here. We go into 1 hour. Look at that. We're seeing the pullbacks. We're seeing full candles instead of the wicks, right? That's what the 1 hour time frame is, to show you deeper in the price so you can get more analytics over this whole situation of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's all the 1 hour is, to look deep in the price. And then if you want to go deeper to see where you should enter, like say for instance, if you was to get in this trade from up here, right? And me see this from in the 1 hour, yeah, price look decent or whatever, right? And me get in, price came down to this little pullback, we could get in the trade here and ride it all the way down here, and then boom, you know what I'm saying, we get out the trade, price did it again, break below this, came up, retest, come back down, ride it down. Now you see that, I just saying, you could ride the whole trend. That's a whole trend right there. It's a trend down. And I did that for a whole, that happened from Thursday, Friday. Look, that's that. You could hold a whole trade. Real. Now let's see if we could see that trade happening from all the way there. Let's say we're the next see. If you would see this from up here and this was falling from down here, you could have catched that from Rachel where the support was. Price break, retested down here. You could have aimed for these lows where the support was. And then, you know, you could have eat solid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you all. The trends of the market, what it is, because that's something you should know. That's the first thing you should know. Yeah, the candlesticks, we know what candlesticks is. We have engulfing, there's many different type of candlesticks. I don't even stress to even remember what those are. Just 1 or 2 of those I remember, but I really going off a market structure. The structure of the market, what it's showing me, what direction the market going. If it breaks structure, then I looking out for that. If it holding structure, I looking out for that. I looking at market structure. That's it. I don't really focus on the candles, but it's still something to keep in mind. But you know, we'll do that at a later video. But like I said, just thought I should show you all this, because I promise y'all gonna have to know these things right there. Because the more knowledge you gain on this, the better you will get at it. But the better you'll get at reading the charts. Reading the charts. But the one thing you'll have to do more than anything is pay attention to yourself and really have patience. This is not a get rich quick scheme, but it's some way for you to really gain financial freedom and be able to sit at your desk and wherever you are, trade and do whatever you want to do. That's what this is. Once you really know what you're doing, and once you really and truly have patience to do it, then you will see the difference. Once you master this, then you'll see the difference. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you all watched the whole video. And once you subscribe, you're now part of the STF family, which stands for Specialized Trading Family. Yeah, that's my little click I made. Real. But thanks for tuning in. And y'all enjoy your morning, your day, your light, your night, whatever one you want to call it. Enjoy your time. Thanks.